Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 2nd to the 8th of May in my medium passion planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Office Goals from Plannerface, and I picked this kit because this week was my first week in my new team at work, so I figured I'd go for something officey to match that theme. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. As always, I've started off my spread by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then going in with my grey Stabilo fineliner to mark in my alarm times and split my personal and work to do sections in half to give myself extra checklist space, as well as creating a 5-day habit tracker for things I have to do at work every single day. But I'm not sure how accurate this habit tracker is anymore because I'm still getting into the swing of my new team. So once I've got a little bit more of a handle on how my new team works, I think I might be changing up the way that I mark work stuff in this planner, even though I don't put too much work stuff in here. But back to the pen base, I've marked in my work hours using a pink passion marker, and then I'm just writing in all of my meals for the week, so breakfast, lunch and dinner each day using my Pilot Friction pen. My theme colour for May is light pink, baby pink, pastel pink, whatever you want to call it, so I'm going to be using a Stabilo pastel highlighter to highlight over all of these meals and also highlight over the checkboxes in the bottom left hand corner and colour in the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work. The passion marker that I used to mark in my work hours is actually the same marker that I used for all of February, which is more of a dusty pink colour in my colour coding, but I only go over the fine liner side once so that it doesn't build up the colour as much and it fits more with my light pink theme. So that is it for my pen base. Now we can move on to some stickers, and as always I'm going to start with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself, and that goes over the good things that happen section in my sidebar. I'm then going to use the squared off half box from the kit with some deco to put in my weekly focus box to mark in at my focus for the week, and then finishing off my sidebar with a habit tracker and one of the full boxes from the kit. Next I can move on to my washi headers, so I've cut one of the 15mm strips from the kit in half so that I can cover the Space of Infinite Possibility header and the personal and work to do list headers, and then I've also cut a 6mm strip from the second washi piece to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. I've had this kit in my stash for a while, and when I saw the washi when I pulled it out I thought that I'd got water on it because there's some like almost water splotches, but then I realised that it's actually part of the pattern and it was fine. But that definitely gave me a little pang of anxiety that I'd somehow got like water on my kit albums and maybe I'd water damaged more kits, but it's all good and I'm pretty sure it is just all part of the pattern. So now I can just add in my weekend banner and then we can get into my daily planning for this week. So zooming in and starting on Monday, I'm using one of the long flags and a bank holiday script from Plannerface to mark that this was the early May bank holiday here in the UK. I'm then using a third box from the kit with this spring doodle from Plannerface to mark in that I wanted to do some gardening this day. There were some weeds on my patio that really needed to get gone. I swear they spring up overnight and then they're just massive. So I pulled out all of those and also just tidied up some of the vines and hedges a little bit so that we can actually get to our garage and it looks a lot better. Before doing my gardening, I wanted to finish my voiceover for my May monthly, so I'm using an event label and the pen pot doodle from the kit to mark that in. And that was pretty much all that I had planned for my bank holiday, so moving on to Tuesday, I'm first using a glitter header and a work from home script in the daily focus box to mark in that I was working from home. I then had to call the doctors this morning, so I'm using a skinny event label and a doctor script from Plannerface to mark that in. This was the phone call that I was waiting all bank holiday to make so that I could fix that letter that was sent to me on Friday last week. I knew it would be simple to fix once I could actually make the phone call, and that kind of made it more annoying. Next I'm using a quarter box and the coffee cup doodle from the kit to mark in a meeting with my new manager to work out my objectives for the next couple of weeks. I'm then marking in my first weight session of the week, as usual using one of my Pinky Stickers printables, and finally finishing off Tuesday by marking in a bill that was due using one of the bill due stickers from the kit, which I've cut in half horizontally so that it doesn't take up so much space in my planner. Even though it's been 5 months of using these slightly different size columns in my hardback passion planner, because I just eyeball all of the cutting of my stickers, I still get it wrong every now and then, so I cut a little bit extra out of that build you sticker so that it was within the timelines. Moving on to Wednesday, I was back in the office and I'm using another quarter box with the laptop doodle to mark in my usual Wednesday afternoon seminar. and then using another Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my yoga class for the evening, and I was just doing yoga at home because I still can't get onto the class at the gym. And finally, I've used a piece of the Monday to Sunday box, which I've cut up to use as washi, with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface to mark in uploading my May monthly video. Flipping over to the second half of the week, I'm first using another glitter header and work from home script from Plannerface to mark in working from home, and then I'm using another quarter box with the phone doodle from the kit to mark in a meeting that I had in the afternoon. Next, I'm using a recycling icon from Plannerface, which are now discontinued, but to mark in a reminder to take the recycling out, and then I'm using an event label with a Joy of Planning weightlifting girl to mark in my PT session. For Friday, I'm just marking in cardio using another Pinky Stickers printable, and then adding in another bill that was due, again using a bill due sticker from the kit. Moving on to Saturday, I'm marking in my planning time as usual using the planner doodle and a flag from the kit, and a planning script from Plannerface, and then I'm using a third box with some deco from the kit and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover. Reggie is currently sat at the window huffing at next door because they have the audacity to get a delivery at midday on a Saturday. Next, I'm marking in my third weight session of the week, again using a Pinky Stickers printable, and then a half box for whatever I get up to on Saturday evening, which is probably just going to be playing Sims. For Sunday morning, I'm using the 3-Hut cleaning checklist from the kit with the vacuum doodle to mark out a chunk of time to do some cleaning, and I'm going to get to use my new vacuum, which I'm really excited about. And then in the afternoon, I'm using another piece of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up, again with an Ickle & Co YouTube button icon and an upload script from Plannerface, and then a Pinky Stickers printable to mark in my final workout of the week. As usual, I'm now going to fill in some of the space when I'm at work and also on the bank holiday afternoon when I wasn't planning on doing much with some of the gorgeous decorative boxes from the kit. And that office scene that I put on Monday is really making me want to get like some sort of pinboard and also shelves above my desk, but I guess that makes sense why this kit is called Office Goals. As usual, I've measured and trimmed down these boxes vertically on the sticker paper, and then I'm just trimming them horizontally on my planner so they fit nicely within the timelines. And then the last things to add in is all of my checklists for the top 2 or 3 things that I get done at work each day. So I've cut the flag portions off these checklists and then trimmed them down to fit in the space that I have left within my work hours. When I'm not colour blocking, I choose my checklist colours for each day based on what colours are not really around where I'm going to be putting my checklists, so that I have a nice spread of the colours throughout the week. So that is pretty much it for all of my stickers. Now I can go back in and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot friction pen. So after the last couple of weeks of being like stressed and burnt out, this was actually a really lovely week. It started off really positively with a nice chill bank holiday, and then I got that thing sorted on Tuesday, which was honestly a huge weight off my mind. I'm still dealing with some feelings of burnout, so I've just been really careful with myself not to overdo it. Now I'm feeling slightly better because I know that that does not work very well, but I definitely feel like things are going in the right direction. We've had some really nice weather in the UK this week. I finally feel like we're moving into spring, so I've spent a bit of time in the garden kind of tidying it up and making it less weedy because it was getting a little bit out of control. I've also been on a lovely country walk with Reggie. I took him to this village just over from ours, which is like slightly outside of Bristol, so we went around some country lanes and stuff, places that he'd never been before, with weird noises and horses, and we know that he's not hugely keen on horses based on him barking at them and clip-clopping past our house. But he was a very good boy and then slept for like the rest of the afternoon because he was pretty tired. The country walk actually went way better than his walk on Friday evening, which was a little bit later than I would have wanted, but there were fireworks going off and he got really stressed out, and we basically, it wasn't a walk, it was a run. So it was really horrible seeing him so stressed out, but he did want to run home, so he definitely knows that our house is his home now. I've also felt like this week I've been a little bit less exhausted, so I've been able to enjoy my gym sessions more, especially my PT session this week. So a few weeks ago we started adding jerks into my Olympic lifting stuff, and then this week we actually put the clean and jerk together, and I managed to clean and jerk 55 kilos, which I really didn't expect to be able to do after only a few weeks of adding jerks into my program. But yeah, I'm feeling super strong at the moment and I'm really enjoying my training, which is kind of what's keeping me actually motivated to go to the gym. My cardio and yoga days are definitely not as consistent as my weight training days. My weekly focus for this week was that I was starting in my new team, and this is less of a focus and more of just like what was going to be the overarching theme of the week, but I think it went really well for my first week and I'm really excited to get stuck into more of the training. But that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. So here's the spread all filled out, and I really love these colours together. Like, this kit is just so cute and I'm really happy with how this spread turned out. And I think it's just a really nice way to mark that I've moved on to my next team in work and I'm finally on the way to completing my portfolio. Also, yes, I did put a picture of my new vacuum cleaner in my planner. I'm super excited about it, okay? Good boy. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!